Hello, welcome back to DadCode. This is part 3. In part 1 and 2, we installed UV and Ollama, pulled the Gemma 4 EB model, set up the project structure, wrote config files, walked through the top half of the server.py, imports, configs, the HTTP helper, and tool 1. Today we finished the server tools 2 and 5. 2 through 5, sorry. Then write our client.py. The whole thing will live there, and I'll show you what to do when things go wrong. Yeah, so everything on the screen is from the project folder on the external hard drive I'm using. If you're coming from part 1, you should have server.py open, and part 2 with the tool 1 already written. If you're jumping in here, grab the files from maybe the description. I might put it in there. We'll see. All right, let's go. Okay, let's create some more tools. I think no. If not data, return. Data is a wait. Wait, no, wait, data. Yeah, that looks good. Records. Wait, it didn't do limit. Yeah, I needed a limit. Limit equals max. Data equals a wait. Yeah, there we go. Jeez. Broke everything. Date open, high, low. Yep, that's right. Let's just, let's do for R. Data. And then we're, oops. Oh, it's remembering me. JSON. Symbol.upper. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, yeah, so this highlighted section here, is not right. This is supposed to be in 10. And this is a string. Yeah, I don't know why I created a dictionary. Okay, yeah, so this right here, we have 2 parameters. This time instead of 1, symbol is still required, no default there, right? So still symbol. Limit has a default value of 10. That's an integer, which makes it optional. An MCP client or an AI model, whatever, can call this with just a symbol and get 10 days of history automatically, or specify a different number if it wants to. The hint limit int tells fast MCP to generate an integer parameter in the schema for the MCP, not a string. If a caller passes 7 as a string, the MCP layer will reject it. So limit 1, this is where I had to add this in because code generation didn't add it. This is basically like input clamping, right? So this constrains whatever limit value arrived to the range. So we got 1 to 100. It caps the top of it. So if someone passes 500, this returns 100. Caps the bottom. If someone passes 0 or -5, this returns 1. Combine them, right? And the limit is always between 1 and 100. So why bother with this? 2 reasons. First, if an AI model hallucinates and passes limit 9999999, we don't want to make like any massive API request that burns through our free tier in a single call. Second, The market stack API has its own limits. Sending invalid values causes API level errors, and we want to prevent those errors before they happen. This is another kind of defense mechanism, clamping, if you will. Something you should do on every numeric input that has any meaningful range. It's cheap to write, saves a lot of debugging again, so that's why we're doing that. We have the data awaits, right? So basically we're just calling that same helper to get the quotes. Yeah, pretty straightforward. What else? Limit max 1, await. Incidents 10. Or 2, I mean. This is missing. Here we go. And then I'll tell you why we're doing this in 1 second. Yeah, so the market stack, but we'll return dates as full ISO 8601 timestamps. So something like like 25 or 2025 05 01. Yeah, that's right here. So basically, we only care about the date, not the time. So we're slicing the first string, 10 characters, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Yeah, and then we're doing the same get argument on the second. Okay, then we have all of these different records, right? This is our list comprehension. So for every R, every item R, right, in the raw data, of that list, we build a clean dictionary with 6 fields. And then we collect them all into a new list. The 6 fields are exactly what you see. These are on pretty much every financial chart, right? So date, open, high, low, close, volume. That's OHLCV. That's a standard candlestick data format, right? We strip everything else the API sends. Same .get pattern as I mentioned. Yeah, so then we return the JSON dump. That's where we wrap the list in an outer object with the symbol name. So return values like this. It'll look like symbol record. This is just an example. I'll go through this real quick. Maybe if it does it for me. Yeah. And then date. And this is what it'll look like. Yep, cool. That's fun how it's doing it for me. All right. All right, we need another tool. So MCP tool. This is one is going to search tickers. So we need async def search tickers. Query string. Oh, this looks right. If not data, parameter, market ticker. Wait, okay, so it creates the data. Oh, it did the same thing though, where it didn't do the limit equals max. And then this needs to be query. Yeah, limit. Okay. And I think the rest looks good. My code? No. I think symbol, name, exchange, and country, ticker data. I mean, this is basically the same as the one we did before, right? The only difference is we're searching. We're searching for tickets, so let's just keep going. We don't have to go through the syntax. All right, let's see. We're gonna go tools 4 and 5 here. This is gonna be Ask Gemma. This is fun. Ask Gemma question. Okay, so Ollama is not what I want there. So this looks pretty wrong. If context dot strip our prompt. Alright, this is not what we want either. You are a financial analyst. Use the following. Questioning accurately. Translate. And then we'll make it look a little nicer. Yeah. Okay, we need another S string question. What's wrong? Oh yeah. And else. You are a financial analyst assistant. Okay, that's good. And then our response. Ollama model role. Oops, I didn't have that. Okay, and then we return response. That's pretty close, but it's like doing weird things. We don't need a get. It's not a get call. We just need message and content. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So let's go through this real quick. Actually, context string. Yep. So we have two parameters. We have a question. We have context. They're default with empty strings, making it optional. This gives us two modes to call Ask Gemma with just a question, and you can get general financial Q&A from Gemma, which is a PE, like what is a PE ratio? Explain, covered calls, whatever, right? So pass the context. That's a JSON string from one of our other tools. And the model uses actual market data to answer some same function, two very different behaviors, depending on what you provide. This if context dot strip. So strip removes the leading and trailing white spaces from the string. So we check that. It evaluates as truthy for a string of only spaces, right? So, and then we prompt engineer here, some embedded directly in the code. So three things are happening here, and each one is deliberate. So first, the role. So you are a financial analyst assistant. We're going to give Gemma a persona. Second, the section headers, market data, and question without structure. Like the model receives a blob of text, some JSON, then a sentence. With headers, it understands. Here's the data. Here's my question about the data structured in a prompt. third, we do our dash dash n. That's just spacing sequence for create blank lines between sections. And the f string at runtime injects the actual JSON data. And then we have our else. So no context, just simpler prompt, same role, just the question. The model can still answer general financial questions from its training. So no market data, but all the financial reasoning Gemma 4 was trained on is still available. Cool. And then the return. Oh yeah, so this is just calling the model. Nothing important really there to talk about. It's pretty self-explanatory, I think. And then we have the return. This is the response, so it's in a dictionary, a specific structure of messaging content. Yeah, and we can continue going. So we're going to create our fifth and final tool. What is this? Async. Ooh, it's got a lot of it here. I don't know if this is all accurate. I think we're missing more stuff. Yeah, we need question. That's a string. We need days. That's an integer. So it's going to equal 5. That's going to be output string. This is quote. We don't need that. This is a lot of shit. Excuse me, stuff. EOD JSON equals get EOD. Yeah, that's right. And then we have answer equals await as Gemma question equals question. That's right. We need to have this is equals symbol. And then we return the answer. My favorite tool. 2 lines of actual logic. Everything else is a doc string, right? So could add more to this, I guess, technically. Like, what? Yeah, that's actually probably what you want to add. It's sweet. Okay, cool. And then we'll do returns. Return. Yeah, there you go. Okay. One thing, yeah, this is kind of cool. So we call get EOD, the other MCP tool function we defined earlier. The await, right, is the like any other of our coroutines. And we return the answer, and that's it. Really, the caller gets Gemma's analysis as plain string. Okay. And then I think we'll finish. What are we doing? Print. Yes. That's right. And then we print an F string. What is this F string? I think it's model for analysis. Yeah. And then we print API. I want to do that. No, not key, brother. Oh, wait, it did it here for me. That's fun. Okay. Then we have API. Market stack key loaded. you do a check symbol. I'm not really sure. So for a Mac, it's Command Control Space. Okay, that's fine. Been using Windows all my life. There we go. Check. Nice. That's fun. Okay. Um, then we MCP run. Main. Wow. All right. So we have a named function, not async, just a regular def. Two reasons we write it this way instead of putting code directly under the if name main. First, our project toml entry point is serve, so it's server main needs a named callable, and then UV imports the server module and calls main. If main doesn't exist as a function, the entry point doesn't work. Second, a named function is testable. We can import main into a test and call it. So code under if name main only runs when the file is executed directly. Then we have our fun little startup banner when you run the server. That's these strings. Actually, rocket. That's pretty cool. I think I want to make them all even though. And this is Ollama. Let's just make sure we call out the Ollama. Yeah, cool. Wait, we needed one more print because we want to. Yeah, tools. Get quote, search ID, S. Yep, exactly. Nice. Okay. That's done. Let's get the client going. Okay. Let's see. We're on the client pie now. Holy cow. Script. This is going to require Python equals greater than equal to 3 dot. I think it was 1.4. I have to go back and check. I don't actually remember. Dependencies. Fast. Almost. You don't need my Dantic though. All right. Oops. So this is DadCode episode market stack MCP client. Test client that drives the market stack MCP server in prod. process demonstrating all 5 tools including Loca Gemma 4 AI analysis via Ollama running Gemma 4 E4P. Run, no activation needed. UV run client.py. Sweet. We need to import async. We import JSON from fast. I think it's just client. Okay, yeah. We just do some metadata. That's just like we did from server.py. So we import. That's not really necessary. It's just nope. Okay. Import async standard library. It's built in. We just need it for one purpose. That's to run at the bottom. Import JSON standard library. We need to parse the JSON strings back from the tool. It's JSON dumps with the indent equals 2. So it's just pretty print in the terminal. And then we import client dot fast MCP from the server.py. Client.py uses client to connect to different classes. So opposite sides of the MCP protocol. The client class handles connecting tool discovery and tool invocation. So that's why we have client and we don't call it fast MCP. Okay. Oops. Server script equals server.py. Async. Async with client server script as client. Yeah. Wow. Okay. This has a lot of stuff. I don't really know if we need all that though. No, that doesn't look right. We need to print. Need to print. 60. Print. DadCode. MCP. Gemma 4 demo. That again. Tools equal await. Client list tools. We want to print the length of tools. Or T. Tools. Oh, we're printing a string. T name description. What we want to do. This is actually 60. Gotta get rid of that. There we go. Nice. So this is listing our available tools. Now we're going to print our search for the sticker slash n plus 60. Yep, awesome. We want to print. What is it? Spacebar. Let's get a cool magnifying glass. That's fun. Searching tickers for Apple. Nice. Results equals await client. That looks right. We need limit though. It always forgets limit. There we go. Text. Print. That's not right. There you go. All right, so now we're gonna get a live quote. So print. Yeah, there we go. Oh, nice. This is going fast now. No. So we need to get quote. There we go. Okay, and then quote equals JSON. Yes. Oh, there we go. So now we need to get end of day. No, it's no, or end of day history. So fetching last 7 days of EOD data for MSFT. Result equals await ticker limit and then 7. Yeah, exactly. So EOD raw equals result 0 dot text. EOD equals JSON loads end of raw. Yep, exactly. For R and EOD records. Oops. That's kind of what I wanted. R date close. 3.2. Wait, what? I don't need open. Shoot. I need to ask Gemma. Okay. Print. to await. Oh yeah, that's right. This is wrong though. So we do question. Relax. Client tool. Ask Gemma. Not analyzing. Asking. To analyze. This is just hard to read, so let's get this down here. Okay. What is our question? Based on the last 7 days. Yeah, bearish, bullish. Explain your reasonings. It's kind of stupid. Maybe more like summarize key price action in 3 to 4 sentences. Period. Okay, yeah, so I got the context raw. Something's wrong here. This is just like that. Yeah. Then, yeah. And let me print. And Gemma says. Print out text. Nice. And then we have a one shot analyze. Lightning bolts. Cool. There it is. Rock. Let's do the last 5 days. See results. Equals a link client tool. Analyze stock. Yes. Yes. Question. What was the price range this week, and does the volume suggest institutional interest? That goes here. Days 5, yeah, exactly. Nice. All right, then we have freeform question, and then we're done. Okay, so print. This is like a. Is it more like a say? There it is. I guess I could have wrote ask. Asking. Oops. Asking Gemma a general financial question. Okay, so this is interesting. What are the key differences between growth stocks and value stocks? That's kind of a good question. I wouldn't have thought of that, but there's other questions you can ask, obviously. You don't need this context, though. I don't know what that's about. This goes right there. Oh, stop it. Okay, then yeah, print. And then print. Demo complete. Nice. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. My last part of my YouTube video. I'm almost done. Run demo. If name. Wait. I don't have time to go through this, unfortunately. Okay. Well, let's see if this works. Okay. I think we need to start our. Okay, let's just run it live. Oh, there's some problems. What's the problem? What's wrong with my script, dude? Client. Oops, I didn't actually. Wait, what? Oh, it's command. Right? Is it command? I'll have to figure out that. Oh, wait. Huh, that's weird. I'll have to figure out how to do that on Mac. Okay. Syntax errors never closed. Yep, gotcha. What else is wrong? Nothing? Okay, let's do this real quick. I need to hang out with my wife while our kids are sleeping. Okay, maybe we'll basic fun demo. It's amazing. Run underscore demo. Okay, everything is written. I guess let's run it. We need 2 terminals, so let's go new terminal. What are we doing? Market, MCP, yep. So UV sync. Let's see, let's check our Ollama list. Gemma 4, that's what I'm talking about. Ollama serve. This starts the Ollama local server. Error already in use. Cool. Never actually ended. Start the MCP server. So UV run server dot I. 3.4 ABS. Okay, so let's look at our project tool. Server, what does server say? Wait, why does it say that? It's confusing. Okay, let's try that again. Nope, it keeps saying you maybe oh, I didn't save it. Oh yeah. Yep, save. Save. Okay. Nice. Oh no. Import from import files, Samsung server.py again. Okay, that's busted from Ollama. Is that not right? I don't understand. I thought that was right. That's from import Ollama. Okay, fixing bugs, guys. Fixing bugs. Tool dependencies are breaking left and right. Where's this? MCP server again, line 43. Market stack API is not key. Oh yeah, I need to put that in there. Wait, template. Okay, yeah, your API key goes here. Please set it. Yeah, okay. Let's get it then. I just gotta quickly sign up. Is this like required data? I guess it is. Shoot, what? And they need to know like everything about me. It's fun. An error occurred. Please try an error occurred. What What? It like doesn't let me sign up. That's so funny. Monthly, yearly, like I care. It's just... Oh, email address is already. Oh, wait. It's been so long, I don't even remember creating an account. Free. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay, more errors. Let's see. Fast MCP got an unexpected argument description. Server. Unexpected arguments. Okay. Let me see. I keep getting this description there. Why am I getting that error? I see some AI. Wait, I don't make edits. Make this edit. Let me see. Was it really just a comma issue? That's amazing. Oh, sweet. Thanks, Claude. Okay, that's fun. Whoa. Oh, fast MCP. That's so sweet. Okay, thank God it worked. Oh boy, where are we? We just started our server. We need to do the demo. So the screen came up. Deploy free. And now that's our first terminal. So server's up, Gemma 4, SMCP. I'm going to leave this open, so I need a new terminal. Okay. Okay, so we do uv run client.py now. So we have the server up. Command found. Oops, uv. Checking dependencies. Oh. Oh, I almost got there. Something's wrong with my main. Run demo async. Okay, Claude, let's fix this. Mulling it over, guys. Okay, so result content. Oh, stupid. Lapping. It's awesome. Yeah, it's for everyone. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Claude. Yeah, content again. Yes, please. Yep. I guess we had a bunch of these. Every one of our test scripts. All 6. I want to read that. All 6 result.text calls updated to result.context. The newer FastMCP client.call tool returns a call to result object with the content list rather than returning. Yep, okay. Well, it's like having a senior dev here. It's fun. Okay, let's bring this back up. Ooh. Oh wait, parse call to all line 6. Oh boy, another Claude run. Where'd my boy go? Open an agent. No. Those are the free Claude terminals I get before they start asking me to pay them. Claude. Okay. Oh, we were so close. I think we can fix this though. Okay, so this is all happening in client.py. So runners.main, task is wrong. Symbol apple. Did I just write the wrong? Okay, let's see. Basic DadCode demo. Okay, let's start. Okay, so the free tier doesn't include intraday. Interesting. Okay, let's start from the top then. Server script, server.py. Run server script as client. All right. I guess I have to get rid of intraday. Okay. So complete task. Search for ticker. Start from the top. List the tools. Okay, looks good. Search for a ticker. Yeah, we have our limit, Apple. Get the most recent end of day. Okay. Get history. Ask Gemma. Analyze stock. I don't understand. Let me demo complete. Huh. Jason, no introduce. Huh, that's so weird. Let me see. Let's see what Claude says because I'm a little lost. All I know is we can't do the paid versions. Okay, I heard her. Pooping. My daughter just woke up, so she didn't sleep long. Yeah, paid versions. Yeah. Okay, end of day quote. Yep. That's what I thought. Yep. So, free version won't be real time. Trade off is end of day is the latest. Yeah, okay. Cool. Oh. Oh, fetched it. Oh, man. Gemma 4 demo. Get the quotes, get end of day, search stickers, ask Gemma. Here's our JSON. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? So we search for Apple. Latest quote, 306, high 311, 522nd. Oh, it's awesome. NASDAQ. Gemma says Microsoft is currently showing mixed to slightly bearish momentum over the last 7 trading days. The stock started the period with a significant rally climbing from a close of 409. Highs of 426. Resistance appears to be forming as the stock failed to maintain momentum. One shot stock analyst. Nice. Okay, let's do it. Gemma on Tesla. The price range for the week was 393, low on 419, a 419 high on 522. The volume is consistently high, ranging from 42. Asking Gemma a general financial question. What it is, a single comprehensive data point that summarizes securities performance at the official market close, a continuous time feed. That's awesome. End of day versus intraday. What it shows, the day's overall trend, the final closing price, and the daily. When to use each data type. Use case, intraday, tactical, demo complete. Oh man, that's so awesome. Before we close out though, I need to go dad my daughter. Oh man. Make sure you don't show your API key to anybody real quick. Make sure you have the right Gemma model in. Make sure you have a Claude Pro account too to help you with your errors. UV sync, if that doesn't fix it, when you're using fast MCP, just try running the fast UV run server again. Okay, guys, that's the complete project built from scratch, running on the my external hard drive. Okay, let's recap what we actually made. An MCP server that wraps a real financial data API, exposes 5 tools, live quotes, technically end of day, historical data, ticker search, AI analysis, and a combo tool. Task client that drives all 5 tools and shows the full output. Local AI analysis using Gemma 4 E4B running through Ollama. Fast, private, free to run. And the whole thing managed by UV. No activation, no pip, just UV run. What can you build on top of this? Basically a portfolio tracker that runs daily and gives you a Gemma summary of your full holdings. A watch list screener wired into Claude desktop and ask questions about stocks in plain English, and it calls your local MCP server to get the data. Any of those are real next steps for exactly this code base. If you built something or ran into a different error than what I covered, please drop it in the comments. I read all of them, even though there haven't been any but one. Looking for more, fingers crossed, and I'll work through it with you. All the project files are linked in the description. If this is useful, please subscribe. Maybe we'll build some more stuff. This is DadCode, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys.